in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the James Madison Dukes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Dukes offense will have the first possession of the game. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn out the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. We anticipate that he is going to have a major impact on this running game. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Hill. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Looking to throw for it. Rolls right. Fires to the big fella. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And I know that one is going to really upset the defensive coordinator because on 3rd down you're blitzing. You're hoping to at minimum get a free rusher and at least affect an errant throw by the quarterback, but neither of those things happened. The quarterback was able to get outside the pocket. He was never hit. He throws the completion, and now the defense is facing a fresh set of downs.
Out wide left, it's Collins. He's stopped. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him, great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Turning it on! How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's going to take off. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And this is
the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Got it in the middle, it's Hill. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Hands it off. Defense all over it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Quarterback keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Stepping to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! They grab the early lead.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cavaliers' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now here comes Malik Washington. There was a lot of interest in him in the offseason. He's a guy that they are excited to give the reins to this offense. Quick give. It's Martin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Sells the run, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. The play fake. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Keeps it on the ground. Lots of green grass as he gets gets it to the 31. He's got 50 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The Dukes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Look out! Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on second down. Handoff from the gun. Picked up 8 yards there, third down and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? On the option. Now the toss. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs, won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Collins. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man, like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Caught behind the line. It's Abdullah. Oh, what a cut! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got his man. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Turns upfield. And the ball is free on the pitch. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. They'll move the tight end. Out wide right, it's Collins. Bring him down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Sees an alley. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, and the offensive line, really selling pass. That's step one. If you're going to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
This running back is so dangerous. He's going to hurt you running the ball, but they find creative ways to get him the ball in the passing game as well. Beautiful job. Set it.
Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Timed it perfectly to not get free and forces a 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On the move, it's Martin. And they'll stop him short of the 1st down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic.
Here we go. Ready.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The James Madison head coach said coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Reese?
Holly, thank you. The Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Fires to the right. He's got it. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Wants to go up top on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. To the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Second and long here. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Rid of it on the RPO. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back on first down. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on. It's a fake. He's going to throw it. Special teams heading out after the third down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Dukes are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Trying to make magic with his feet. First down and more. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Quarterback keeps it. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think...
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. And that one will put him up here in the second half. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's past the sticks. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Leaves it in his belly. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Washington. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable.
Runs through, man. He might have some space. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Needs it. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, down here on the James Madison sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting
Wide open on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They'll have a first down here. Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Wants to throw on first. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Extending the play. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Tell you what, when you see a tight end come that open, a lot of times it had something to do with the wide receivers running down the middle of the field, stretching those safeties, and he just slips out and kind of gets lost, and the tight end was wide open on the outer part of the field.
Drops back. It's Washington. Finds his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Wants to keep it in the air. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. He's looking to pass. On the move. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll go to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And down he goes back at the 3. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
You got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. If you trust your defense, you use your timeouts wisely, you can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Guys, here on the Dukes sideline, this offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising here today, but guys, I feel all the momentum, all the chemistry and excitement over here with this offense. They just need to play clean football and take care of the ball to make this big upset a reality. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their 2nd. They'll have 1 left. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run it to the right side. He's got the 1st down. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. The Dukes will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked down immediately.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Not much good can come out of throwing it here. Moving out to the right. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.